to call on Israel to release all thousands of political prisoners that it's holding? Are you prepared to
not
condemn?
these terrorists? No, I'm
Are you
not prepared
prepared
to
to
talk about
condemn?
these terrorists.
Excuse me, excuse me. Are you prepared to condemn Israel's vicious attacks against Gaza for decades and decades, murdering thousands upon thousands of civilians, using illegal phosphorus that burns children, burns women? I've got friends who have lost. I've just got notice today of a Palestinian friend of mine in Gaza who lost 29 family members. Are you willing to stand up now and condemn that? Because that is the source of the problem. The source of the problem is not the resistance of the Palestinians, who never had a military force, by the way. The source of the problem is the state of Israel that uses the most cutting edge weapons on the face of the earth, the most deadly weapons of the face of the earth to savagely massacre civilians, not only in the West Bank, and not only in the Gaza Strip. They do it in the West Bank. They use other means to kill Palestinians in other places. But this latest attack, what we're seeing now, this savagery, this ongoing savagery with people like yourself, unashamedly say you support. You call this self-defense. Palestinian fighters are still fighting against the Israeli military, and Israel is massacring civilians. So obviously, the massacre of civilians is not affecting the Palestinians. Israel is massacring, and Israel is admitting, and Israeli Prime Minister and Defense Minister, they are admitting that they are murdering civilians. They are admitting the Palestinians deserve to die. What does it mean when the Minister of Defense says that they are all living animals or something? What does it mean when the Prime Minister says that they are Amalek? These are code words to justify murder of civilians. Don't interfere. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. You're standing on a very, 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 very precarious moral argument right here. I'm telling you this right now. You are supporting one of the worst cases of murder of civilians we've seen in a very long time, which is what Israel is doing in the Gaza Strip. You have no right to ask me questions. You're the one that needs to be in defense here. You're the one that needs to explain how dare you support the state of Israel, which has been engaged in apartheid and which has been engaged over the last month with the most vicious, savage, and all this is really is not even a strategic attack. This is an act of revenge. It's an act of revenge. An act of revenge. Why are you interrupting me? Why are you interrupting me? This is an act of revenge by a military force that has been humiliated, because that's what happened on October the 7th. The Israeli military was humiliated. The state of Israel was shown to be nothing more but a paper tiger. And what we're seeing now, this savage slaughter of innocent people in Gaza, which you justify and the Israeli government justifies, this savage slaughter we're seeing now is an act of revenge. That's what we're seeing. And if you choose to deny, I'm not the one in denial here. I have been stating historical fact every single moment of this conversation. You are the one who is in denial. You're repeating lies. You're repeating lies that have been refuted recently, and you're repeating lies that have been refuted historically.
Did your father believe he was fighting for
the Either you need to update your education. You need to update your education or update the lies. These lies.
Apartheid state.
Well, no, you're talking while I'm talking, so this pointless. You need to either update the lies, because the Zionist lies are falling on deaf ears now, or you need to update your education. I don't know if you're a liar or if you're ignorant, but it's one of the two for sure.